Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Spideyco64 back at it again with another Mandalorian Season 2 recap, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I'm here to, let me first get the camera right. Okay, there we go. So, we had yet another exciting and pretty good overall Mandalorian episode. Thank goodness this was not a filler sort of episode. I mean, as you may know, that season 2 was not off to a good start after episode 1, and we got some filler episodes here and there. But thank goodness, this episode isn't really filler. So, with all that being said in mind, let's actually talk about the episode. So the episode basically starts off where Mando and Baby Yoda have to go back to the magma planet that they were on in the first season, you know, with Grief and Carl Weathers' character and whatnot have you. And it looks like the town or the little village that was there has changed quite a lot during the time Mando was gone, trying to find, trying to find the Jedi and whatnot have you. So basically he meets up with Grief and Cara Dune once again, played by Gianna Carano. She returns in this episode once again. Hopefully she's in a lot more episodes because Cara Dune was one of those... She was one of my favorite characters last season, okay? You know, not only am I a big fan of Gianna Carano, I loved just her all physicality and whatnot have you. She was like mixed MMA fighter and all that. And she is really, really good in The Mandalorian and all that cool stuff. So, yeah, so while Mando's ship is being fixed properly, because the Calamarians just patched up a little bit, just so it could basically fly and whatnot have you. Grief has a little bit of a mission to do, and that is they have to take down a rebel, or not a rebel base, an Imperial base in the middle of a mountain, basically, and all that. That's basically kind of the episode. They have to take down this Imperial episode, but it's not really... There's a lot more to it than that, So basically, and the funny thing is that Mando leaves Baby Yoda in a school, and, Baby Yoda tries to... He eventually gets a kid's green Oreos and all that. I don't know. People said they were blue. They look green to me. They look freaking green to me. And, yeah, this Baby Yoda being cute, as always. So, yeah, and that's basically sort of the mission. And I do bring along, I don't know the character's name, but it was the blue gills guy. It was the blue guy with the gills from the first season that Mando put in carbonite, and whatnot have you. Gotta fix my hair, dude. Gonna get a haircut, so we'll see how that looks like. But anyways, so yeah, basically this whole episode they shoot through a bunch of stormtroopers and whatnot have you, and then the blue guy, I'm just calling him Blue Guy from now on. He basically goes to the reactor, which is powered by the magma, to basically explode like a volcano, basically. And now they basically have to get out of there. But while they're in there, they find out that Moff Gideon is in fact alive. And they also found that that the Camino scientists have been cloning something. We don't really know what was in those tubes. We don't really know, but I mean, one of my friends was saying that it could be Snoke, and I'm gonna go off a little bit here, but I'm hoping that it kind of isn't. I'm just hoping it's just some weird creature, something new we have not seen. And I really don't want The Mandalorian to tie into the sequels because, I mean, let's be honest, the sequels were not all that great. They had no plans from the start, literally. So I don't really want them to tie the sequels into these, into this. I just want it to be its own thing. I want it to be its own thing. And besides, The Mandalorian could be even erasing the sequels and all that. And there's all these talks about, them making a new timeline, and all this stuff and what have you. If that happens, I'm all for it. I'm all up for it because that was not the way I feel like the Skywalker saga should have ended, or I don't know, those movies were just, But in terms of the other Star Wars movies Disney had put out, Rogue One and Solo, we can keep those. Yeah, we can keep those, and all of that, and whatnot have you. So basically, what then happens is okay, they have another shootout, whatnot have you. Cara Dune and Grief and the other guy, sorry, I don't know his name. They all ride in this truck hauler, sort of thing. If you're probably wondering where did Mando go, basically, he left off to go get Baby Yoda and whatnot have you, because he could be worrying that, hey, a stormtrooper could be there, going there right now and taking Baby Yoda and all that. And we know that the Empire wants Baby Yoda. So, and then we got these scout troopers basically going off, and we got two of them that just crash into one another like two completely dumbasses. They're probably the same exact scout troopers that got beat. They got the shit beat out of them by IG-11 in the last season. I'm actually kind of thinking about it. I'm actually hoping that doesn't happen, but oh my god. So yeah, they have a shootout. Grief was able to hold them off and whatnot have you. But then TIE fighters come in and tries to shoot them down. But then Mando in the Razor Crest shoots them all down, and basically Mando is now on his way. But before the episode does end, we have two scenes. We have the same X-Wing pilots from Episode 2, which we don't really like to talk about Episode 2, asking questions about the Razor Crest and whatnot have you. And one of those pilots talks to Cara Dune, and we kind of find out that, hey, that Cara Dune is actually from Alderaan. Yeah, remember that planet that got blown the shit out of in Episode 4? Yeah, wow. Man, yeah, so we find out she's from Alderaan, so that's cool, But that's not how the episode ends. The episode then ends with an Imperial officer informing Moff Gideon that they have trace of Mando in the Razor Crest because one of the workers was secretly an Imperial agent. Probably put a tracker in the Razor Crest while he was building it. And now they got a lead on Mando and Baby Yoda. And basically Moff Gideon also has some new troopers. Now, my friend actually told me this, but they're actually Dark Troopers from the Legends books. Or they probably maybe showed up in the video game. I have to be corrected by that. But they appeared in the Legends continuity. And they're basically Stormtroopers, but just cyborgs. That's what I understand. And yeah, they're called Dark Troopers. So that's its name. I'm not making that up. But yeah, pretty cool how they're incorporating Legends stuff into the main Star Wars, into the new canon of Star Wars now. Because I feel like over time, when like the filmmakers or the makers of the show, over time I feel like they're gonna include a lot of Legend stuff, and I guess that's pretty cool because, or that is pretty cool. I guess that is cool because, of course, a lot of people still feel like they got cheated out because a lot of content got erased, from Star Wars. I mean, they did bring back Admiral Thrawn in Rebels, but I don't know, he was kind of wasted in that series and all that. But yeah, so overall, I thought it was a really, really good episode. Really well directed, really well played out. Really cool episode, I gotta say, overall. And I have to give credit where credit is due that now we're getting back on track, okay? Please, dude, just no more filler. Come on, let's get the ball rolling, okay? We're going places, okay? We're gonna get Ahsoka pretty soon, so I hope we see her in the next episode. Probably maybe see her in some way, shape, or form. And she's expected to play by Rosario Dawson, who is a great actress. And yeah, so that's all I have to really say about this episode, which was also called The Siege. It was called The Siege, yeah. So tell me what you guys thought in the comments below. And I will see all of you in the next video. See you guys later.